Hi, welcome to the 18th interview of God, Gold, and Glory. Today I'm here with Coach Jimmy Lopez, wrestled for ASU and also on the El Salvador national team.
Yep.
And now he's the head coach of the Horizon Huskies. Just to get into it, how'd you first get into the sport?
Well, I was a soccer player when I was younger, and I was getting too many fouls. Parents knew that I was a little physical, so they put me in wrestling, and it just took off from there.
Looking back, what do you think separates your mindset now from when you first started competing?
My mindset now from when I started competing, I wish I could talk to myself, go back and talk to myself when I used to compete. I think my mindset when I first started competing, it was win, 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 win. Now, looking at the sport and the way that I practice and apply it to new kids and looking at it in a different way instead of a competitor, um, I look at it differently. I look at as wrestling as a position to practice and apply something, just continue to try to perfect it.
If you had to describe your faith in one word, what would it be?
Practice, 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 practice.
Can you tell me a little bit about your faith background? How were you raised? How did you came to your beliefs?
Um, my family's from El Salvador, and the majority of the religion in El Salvador is Catholic. And when my parents migrated here, they instilled the Catholic religion and the lifestyle and the social scene. So yeah.
So you were a person of faith before athlete, right?
Yes. I didn't start wrestling until I was in seventh grade. Before that, parents instilled religion into me so we can have some beliefs and some moral beliefs. They thought it was really important for us as a young person. So yes, I was in my religion before I wrestled.
How long were you an active competitor before you started coaching?
I want to say 18 years. 18 years before I started coaching. I've coached longer now since I've competed.
Yeah. How does your religion show up in your day-to-day training?
Um, Routines, believing in your training, believing in your um, beliefs of training that they're gonna help you apply when it's necessary, just like in religion. You have your beliefs and you're able to apply them when you need to every day.
Yeah. Something my grandpa always says is the difference between like a religion and a philosophy is a philosophy is something you think, it's a set of values that you understand or believe in, but to actually practice it makes it a religion. To constantly be working towards something is what makes it a religion.
Yes.
Are there routines, prayers, or rituals used before competing?
My routines, I pray before any competition when I was in college. I still pray before we go to any dual match or tournament, whether it is myself, just talking to myself. I'm always praying, making sure that everybody comes back okay and that everybody has a positive outcome.
When preparing for a competition, what role does faith play in your mindset?
Um, Believing in themselves, believing that their beliefs in wrestling is going to help them apply what they need to do when they're wrestling. Just like in religion, practice what you believe in and apply.
Is this more for you or for your athletes?
This is more for me, but what the team doesn't know is that I apply my beliefs into practice every day, just like I do with religion. And,
In such a tough sport, how do your beliefs help with pressure, nerves, or setbacks?
uh, it calms you. Your religion calms you. You believe in something that's bigger than you. You believe that you're doing something to apply to something that's tremendously enormous. Um, that's how it helps me.
Has there been a moment where faith carried you through injury, doubts, or loss?
Yes. Let me see here. Competing for the Olympics and going to my last tournament that I had that was a qualifier in Colombia. I was hurt. I was pretty sick. My beliefs in religion, um, made me look at something that, this is bigger than me and I need to push through this. I believe that my religion is going to keep me safe, and I believe that my religion is going to give me that extra strength to get through. Yeah.
Something a lot of people talk about is like, have you heard of like when you're late for a bus, you pray to God, like slow the bus and that you make it, but you also run as fast as you can. So trusting both in your practice and in God and just going out there for it.
Yeah.
Um, when you win, how do you connect faith to that victory?
Well, I have to thank God for everything. I mean, if the outcome comes well, or even if it was challenging, we're still thinking that we had the resources and the capability and the village behind us to actually support our goals. Yeah.
How about in losses? Do your beliefs change the way you process them?
Um, yeah. I mean, your beliefs help you believe in something that's something that you're practicing and applying, that you're not always going to get the outcome that you're supposed to get, but that's part of the plan. And your beliefs are important there because it helps you push through those hard moments, and repel you to do better next time.
One of my friends who I also interviewed, he was saying that it's never not worked out. It doesn't always feel like it, but it's never not ended up working out in the long term. Is there a story or moment we haven't touched on that best shows how religion and athletics intersect for you?
Um, the I'd say religion and athletics intersect.
So for me, my story would be when I first started competing, I was warmed up with like super rap music, just to, like get hyped. And then the first time I prayed the rosary like 20 minutes before, and it was the best I ever competed. So just faith and athletics.
Well, we hope for the best, but we pray to be okay, and we pray to be able to apply what we practice. Um, every time that we wrestle, um, as a group, I do go to a public school, so I got to be careful with religion and everything. But I pray to myself. I pray to myself that I hope that everything is all right. And I hope that everybody comes home okay. And also thank God that we have the capabilities and the opportunities that we have to go ahead and apply what we have been practicing.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. Anything else before we close out?
No, this has been a great interview, and thank you very much.
Thank you so much for doing this.
All right.
This was God's Golden Glory.